What are some characteristics of a successful leader? Experience, determination, and boldness that makes people want to follow that leader. Stonewall Jackson had all three of these important and necessary attributes of a leader. Jackson had a lot of experience before he started the Civil War. Jackson went to West Point, a military academy, from 1842 until 1846. Stonewall Jackson was also in the Mexican War and was promoted twice for his bravery in battle. After the Mexican War, he became a teacher of artillery tactics at West Point. Experience is a very important part of being a leader, and Jackson definitely had it going into the Civil War. Another attribute that you need in order to be a successful leader is determination. Stonewall Jackson was a very determined man, and it showed through while he was going to school at West Point. He was so dedicated that he would often study during the night by the fire. Jackson was not a man who was naturally smart. He had to work hard to get good grades, and his devotion paid off when he graduated 17th in a class of 59 students. Another way he showed his commitment was during battle, when he often went against armies much larger than his own, and won, or at least put up a good fight. Jackson didn't allow things to get in his way, and he didn't make excuses. Jackson was devoted to almost everything he took interest in, especially his faith. Not only does a leader need to be committed to his cause, but he has to be able to make other people want to follow his cause as well. Jackson had this effect on his soldiers. His soldiers would do almost anything for him because they found him very trustworthy. Jackson was a very independent and bold person. He saw things as black or white, and there was no in-between. This allowed Jackson to make decisions, which is a necessary quality of a leader. Jackson was able to connect with his soldiers, which made them want to follow him. Jackson was humble around his soldiers, and he didn't focus on things like outward appearances. Jackson was often seen wearing coats that had missing buttons, and he didn't mind those types of things. By being humble and having a humble appearance, Jackson earned the friendship of his soldiers because they saw him as an approachable leader. This provided Jackson's soldiers with a respect for him as well as a comfort around him and the ability to trust him. With an army of men who respected their determined and experienced leader, it was no wonder why Jackson won so many battles for the Confederates. In conclusion, some characteristics that are required for a good leader are experience, determination, and a boldness that makes people want to follow the leader. Stonewall Jackson showed all of these characteristics while he was a general in the Civil War. These attributes of Jackson are what made his brigade strong and successful during his time as a Confederate commander.